ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Oddities D&D. So happy to be back here. So glad you joined us this week. The last before the new year. Holy crap.
Whoa.
And before we get into the game itself, yes, you may have noticed we have some faces that are cartoonish in nature today. We have a wounded warrior in Chuck. She may be watching at home, so everybody give her some love and hope she gets well for the new year. And we shall see her next time. But you get this lovely, lovely art. I just love staring at them all the time. And yes, Fred is here. Prove it, Fred. Introduce yourself.
Am I here? Am I not here? I don't know. I'm a ghost. Hi.
Amazing. Down from there, we have Xander.
And I'm Xander. I play Wesley, your Sea Elf Bard.
And across from there, we have Ari.
Therese Belvet.
Hi, I'm Ari and I play Asta. And y'all should see the movie Carol. It's a great Christmas movie. It's called
Carol?
Yeah.
I've been meaning
Yeah.
to see it.
Yeah.
I don't think I've
Yeah.
even heard of it. What?
It's got Kate Blanchett. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, Carol. You said
Carol.
Christmas, and I thought Christmas Carol.
It's a great Christmas movie.
Okay, cool. I know what you're talking about.
Carol.
Sweet.
And Billy Boyd is freaking out right now. I got you, Pookie.
All right. Well, who is doing the recap from last week?
You can read it.
Go for it.
Yeah. Okay, for last time. Oh, Tally. Why must she walk in front of my screen right as I'm like trying to read it? Okay. Our party wakes up in Highland Rainguard's cabin and discusses the previous day's events, including the revelation that the witch they were seeking is in fact Halen herself. The Archdruid then joins them for breakfast, having taken on the form of a man, and discusses her history as a skinwalker with the group before leaving them with a wooden wool talisman to protect them in her woods, and a braid of hair with a glass vial of blood for them to summon her if necessary. I do believe that was the use of each item, but...
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I was like, did I get them mixed up?
Nope.
I'm stupid when it comes to my notes. Okay.
You're
the
brilliant. Shut your
party-
face.
Okay, the party then parts way. With her and heads back to Amber Hall, intent on finding the tree they believe might be at the root, get it, of the town's curse. Yeah, I wanted to see Jason's reaction to that. Okay. They find the town shrouded in a thick, sickly mist and are soon attacked by specters of the townsfolk. And then... yeah, I'm not going to talk about the combat. It was a struggle on my end. So
Was.
It is.
Guess what, people?
It is.
We're back at it.
It still is.
Oh, man. So, combat-wise, where we left off, successfully, some of your companions pried off haunting Augustus Treadstone off the back of Asta, who is now free from the spiritual attack. And 3 of them are close by, in close proximity to each other. Wesley's in search of the tree that you spoke of previously, I believe. And with that, I believe... Did we end, or did we start with Augustus's turn? I forget.
I think we ended.
Okay.
Because it was you being like, and we'll see what happens next time on
Yeah.
Dragon Ball. No.
So, Dragon Ball. So,
Is this
it's
Miss
Wesley's turn
Dragon
now?
No, I think it's
It's
your...
Treadstone's. Okay.
I believe it's your turn.
Okay. Coolio, thank you. You could have got a free turn, but you're honest. I like it. All right.
I just want to see them sweat.
In what way?
I'll leave that up to you.
Let me see. All right, so treadstone is going to float over to and around the back of Neff. And he's going to take a swipe at you. I believe it's +4. Zoop. A 16. Now, being frightened, it doesn't give me advantage. It just gives
No.
Neff disadvantage, correct?
As long as he is in her peripherals, he is
He's-
at disadvantage.
Okay. 16. Neff,
Or
does
her-
that hit?
No. Ha, ha,
Excellent.
ha.
Excellent.
Get fucked. Sorry.
Well,
Wow.
guess what? Here's his multi-attack.
Get fucked still.
Ah! Did you see that? Did you see that? It was 15. I was like, oh, wait, I'm on top of her token. 12. Son of a dick. Anyway. So that is his turn. And in response, he's like, son of a dick. And we will go on to the next turn.
Neff responds by turning her neck 180 degrees and hoots.
A trembly hoot because you're still frightened. But hoot nonetheless.
Jason,
Yes, sir.
I can't see any of the ghosts
True.
on the map, and I want to, because I thought I remembered one being beside me. I couldn't remember if it moved away.
Yeah, it
yeah.
kind of vanished behind you through the house, but you didn't see where it
Okay.
ended up.
Okay,
But
so I don't see it.
No.
And it makes sense I can't see him because there's buildings in the way. Perfect.
but for Augustus, I don't see him. Even if he's appeared next to me or behind me, or I don't see any token for him.
Oh, that's because I made him invisible. There he is.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for letting me know. All right,
Okay.
Wesley.
I guess I'm gonna keep looking for the house. Oh, not the house, the tree.
Okay.
Because I can't see anybody to try to fight.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna move down here.
Mhm.
And just keep an eye out, look around, looking for the town center.
Okay.
I can't move closer to him because I'm frightened as well. So yeah, I'm just looking for the tree.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
No.
No. Okay. If you want, you can make a perception check. We'll say that's a bonus action if you want.
That one.
No
Oh, well,
worries.
The nice thing about that though is I
You get a thing, right?
bardic inspiration back.
Yeah.
I failed something, but there we go. Okay. That's my turn.
Sweet. All right. Asta, you are up.
Okay.
There.
So yeah, there's a ghost left to Neff. My sheet's in the way. Okay. Having gotten rid of her ghost pack, Asta will. Let's see how far I can move. Oh, perfect. Wait, there's a tree in the way though. Huh. Yeah, I don't want to hit Neff, but
What are you trying to do?
I want to get like I want to sorry. I want to line up nicely with this ghost so I can firebolt it, but I don't want to.
I say as long as you can see him. Sure.
Yeah.
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 I just don't want to be rotisserie chicken, please.
No, exactly. No Kentucky Fried Cleric here. Okay, wait. This was a bale of hay, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here
Okay.
so I can like climb up on top of it.
It's like medium height, so I won't say
Yeah,
you need to
like.
dexterity that shit or anything.
Okay, awesome, and that will put me in a good position to firebolt this guy.
Let's see it.
Perfect. That's pretty much all I can do right now. Okay, fireball. That's a 12 to hit. I have bardic inspiration though, so I'm gonna add that. to my roll.
Okay,
It was a, unless that hits, but
that hits.
okay, then I won't take my Bardic's inspiration.
I was like, do I be cruel? Well, she wants to do it.
No, I'll keep my Bardic inspiration, knowing how notoriously badly I roll.
There you go. All right.
Okay. Oh, there's the damage button. Cool. That'll be a 9 fire damage.
Let's kick this session off with some good news.
How do you want to do this?
Okay, so having like had the ghost back for a while, as it gets torn off her back by Wyatt, Asa just goes like, I'm sick and I am tired of these motherfucking ghosts, and she's just gonna stomp her way over, like go around the foundations of this building, and she's just gonna like Captain Morgan on this hail bait, and like seeing as this ghost is terrorizing her poor friend Neff, she's just gonna, with a flourish, send a purple mote of fire streaking its way towards this ghost, and it just like has the time to turn and goes like, oh fuck, and it gets hit in the face by this firebolt and catches on fire. Yeah. Perfect.
You're welcome.
That's
Amazing.
the hero.
So he is wiped off the map. That's great. There's still, I don't know if you have any more movement, but you have bonus action if you need.
That was all of my movement.
Okay.
And bonus action, there's not much I can do, but my familiar will take the help action just in case something else shows up.
Sounds good, sounds good. And I will say real quick, both Wesley and Neff, you're losing the frightened condition because he's gone. Yeah.
Yippee.
Not only is it because he's gone, but I saw the heroics of my friend, and I'm
You're
longer
inspired by
scared.
it now. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, I get inspired.
Nope.
Oh.
It is Wyatt's turn.
What does Wyatt see?
Right now he sees. Let's find out. Let's click on him. He can just make out Neff, and most likely the astral scythe that you're kind of floating around there. But other than that, there's no real threat in his vicinity. So I'd say, you guys tell me, but I would say he'd probably use most of his movement to get towards Neff, and then probably hold an action in case something pops up.
I think he would go like somewhere around that building over here, so he would have coverage in case something shows up, so he can go pew pew and be all stealthy.
Sounds good. Let's do it. Boom, boom. There we go. All right.
And then maybe he'll hold an action for if a ghost appears,
Absolutely.
so he can attack.
I
Done.
just want to double check. He doesn't need to reload.
Oh, that I don't know. I don't know how many shots he's had. Let's say for the sake of it, because there's nothing going on right now, we'll say, yeah, he reloads. So there's 2 shots ready to go.
Is reloading an action?
Yes.
Action for him? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
'Cause, like,
Neff.
he could-
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say like he could take that action instead of holding something.
Yeah,
yeah.
let's reload instead
Yeah.
of holding.
for sure.
Okay.
Perfect. All right, Neff, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I would like to move and try to join my friend. And I'm just gonna go like right here.
Sounds good.
Does anything appear as I walk?
Not yet. No.
Do I notice anything?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I like those. They're delicious. Perception, perception, perception. 18.
18. The only thing you see right now is Wesley off in the distance, kind of looking around for something in general.
Okay. I will hold an action in case I see a ghost appear, In that case, I will cast guiding bolt on it.
Sounds good. Is Guiding Bolt a cantrip or a first level or second?
First level spell.
First level. Okay. Just fair warning, if nothing happens and it doesn't go off, then you lose that spell slot.
Oh, then never mind. I won't cast.
Do you want to cast a cantrip instead?
Can I hold an action if it's a cantrip?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought. Okay, then I will Sacred Flame that bitch.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. With that, we see appearing from beyond the house. A ghostly figure appears.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. Go for it.
There we go.
Oh, I got to make a deck save. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Not only do I attack you, but you gotta do the work.
There we go. Dex is +1. Our fucking. It misses.
It misses.
All right. Well, there's that. And in response, it sees you and all your loveliness and decides to shake your hand in a ghostly way. That will be 124. Boom. Hey, does a 12 hit?
No.
Excellent. And then it will head back over in this direction so it can keep an eye on both of you. And about that time, you see a little friend appear right beside you for a surprise attack. So it's going to try and do the same thing. With a 7! Hey!
Do I... Sorry, I'm trying to find my words. Can I, like, react to that?
What reactions do you have? Not all of them, but, like, what are you thinking?
Wrath of the Storm?
Oh, what does that do?
Let me share it.
Sure.
I'll share without consuming.
So dexterity saving throw? What did I say?
Is it within 5 feet of me?
Oh,
it
yeah,
is within
yeah.
5. Okay.
I'm just gonna say though, it did not hit you.
Oh, it did not hit me.
Yeah,
Oh, it has to hit you.
exactly. It says so in
Oh.
the wording if when a creature within 5 feet of you that you can see hits you with an attack.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah,
Never
sorry.
mind.
No worries. Good looking out.
I've played this subclass before.
All right. But that will be its turn. And we're going to move on to Wesley.
Wesley is gonna turn around at the ghost, and not really seeing Neff, is going to like let his jaw unhinge a little, and the rows of shark teeth are going to form in his mouth, and he's gonna start letting out just this very haunting melody, and I'll use dissonance whispers on the ghost in front.
Okay.
of me.
Go for it.
There we go.
Wisdom saving
It's a
throw.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Ooh.
6.
So it takes 9 damage.
Cool.
It is psychic 9 psychic damage, and it must use its reaction to move its full movement speed away from me.
Okay. So it is going to go traveling all the way up to Mr. Wyatt.
And then, as it starts to run, Wesley will just shove back his jaw. And then, kind of looking at Neff, being like, hi. And I'll give you Bardic Inspiration.
Neff is unfazed by the teeth.
That's fine. It is not towards... The fear was not towards you. Well, it's not a fear, but you know what I mean.
She's a bird.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And anything else on your turn? Are you moving? Bonus action?
My bonus action was Bardic Inspiration for Neff.
Oh, thank you.
And I will move up onto this hay bale. Just have a look-see around. But I used my bonus action, so I'm not going to do a perception check. And that's my turn.
To think I trusted you.
And 2 people make an appearance as you arrive on the scene right there. And they get a lovely little surprise attack on you. Let's throw her into the mix real quick. Boom. There's that. And ghosty number 2. Ooh, this is going to be confusing. Oh, I guess I could just click on them and it highlights which ones are going. Okay, that's cool. Oop, let's go back down here. Excellent. All right. So,
Lovely.
seeing as you're in the mix right there, friggin' D&D Beyond, I tell you.
No, Gary. This is not for you.
All right. So, Tavia Skipstone is going to march up towards Wesley and take a swipe at you.
Ew.
Oh, it's at advantage. Shit. One more time. Does a 10 hit?
Luckily, no.
Good, good, good. And then I'll do this correctly this time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Her ghost pal will try and do the same. Oh, 22.
Yep.
All right.
More than hits.
Sorry, every time I click a button on D&D Beyond, it needs to reset for some stupid reason. 2d1. And that will be 9 points of ghostly damage. What is the damage? Necrotic damage.
Okay. I don't like that at all.
And it will just reposition itself so they've got a nice little scissoring thing going on with Wesley.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
That will be their turn. Well, you know what? Technically, like, it's that ghost's turn again, but they just had a turn. I know it's a surprise thing, but I think we'll count that as the action. So it will be Asta's turn.
So, seeing as there's a ghost coming for Wyatt, Asta will start running across this bay of hail, and like as she leaps off it, some of the like remaining purple flame in her hand will transfer over to the other hand, and she's gonna send another firebolt at this one.
Sweet.
And like in her head, it looks very impressive, but it's really just her jumping like down a bay of hail, because like she does not have good athletic capabilities to make this look impressive. But it's okay, she's trying, and I'll roll with advantage because my familiar took the help action on this.
Awesome sauce. Let's see it.
Avantage. Good thing I fucking rolled with advantage, huh?
Yup.
It was either a 1 or a 6, which makes for 13 to hit.
You bet. Hits.
Perfect. So this ghost will take a 6 fire damage.
Guess how many hit points it had left. Skadoosh.
I'm on a roll.
Hell yeah.
And then she just kind of like lands, like, catches her breath for a moment and keeps on running. So, wait, I was there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and squeezes between this building.
Sounds good.
And that'll be my turn. And Vesper the Familiar will take the help action again.
Perfect. All right. Over to Wyatt.
I think Wyatt needs to move in order to be able to see the ghost, no?
Yeah, let me just double check. Because the ghost is behind the building, but he can just see the edge of Neff.
Maybe he would move like right here and then go like pew pew.
Well, that's kind of blocked off by a barrier up there, so he'd probably have to go towards you.
Oh, okay, I didn't know. Oh, okay. Alright, so maybe he would move right. I'm trying to click again. Right by the corner where the tree is.
Okay. So
Right
right
there.
about there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then do the whole stealthy like and then
I would say,
like poke his head and then
yeah,
and then poke his head.
I get what you're saying. So he'd probably do like just a bip and a bip.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll assume he does that, and that'll be his movement. I'll get you to make it, and I'm guessing it's this ghost that you're going for?
Unless someone else has a better idea.
Well, he doesn't have line of sight on anything else right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
'Cause, like,
one,
there's the-
where
there's the
this goes
one-
down
yeah.
here by Wesley would be like
There's a tree
half
in the
cover.
way,
Yeah.
and then the one further down, like there's houses and trees and
Yeah.
stuff.
So yeah, and plus, like if we look at his actual like sight line, oh, come on, he probably wouldn't actually even see the one that's over by him, by Wesley. So yeah, we can say this ghost here. So we'll see an attack roll.
So for Wyatt, what weapon does he use for attack?
He's got his
Uh,
rifle there.
Yeah, Hunter's Thunders.
Yep.
So it's a plus. Do you want me to roll it?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
So it's a d20 plus 10. So
That'll
that is a
hit.
17.
That'll hit.
Perfect.
Yep.
And then the damage is 2d10 plus 4. 4.
Holy
That's
shit.
19 piercing damage.
Christ. And this one was the injured one, correct? Or no? You know what? It really doesn't matter because 19 totally obliterates it. So
I was gonna say, you're the one who knows.
yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
All right.
And then let's see. So that was his action. About. Let me check his bonus actions. What's his HP looking like?
He is at 19 out of 25.
Okay.
So
has
he's
he
not
used
terrible.
his- yeah. Has he used his second wind yet?
I think so.
Could be.
Yeah, we
think
have
so.
to check the foundry sheet, but okay. I mean, he's not too bad, so it's fine.
Let me see. Where would it be listed on the foundry sheet?
Under features. So the third tab
third tab. Thank
on
you.
the right. Yeah.
Second wind. Action surge. Oh, second wind is the healing thing, right?
Yeah.
He has used it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I think that's it because he doesn't get like a second attack with this. So.
Yeah.
All right. That's it.
Sweet. All right, moving on. Neff, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Oh, he could technically move a little closer though. just
Oh, sure.
because he didn't use all of his movement. So
So I'll say he
I
didn't
moved
duck
him
back
down.
when he saw that. He took it out. So he was
Yeah.
over here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He'll move right beside Neff.
There you go. Yeah.
Sweet. Let's see. At that point, he can see just the faint ghostly outline of one of the ghosts that is near Wesley, maybe. So I'll offer that for next round. But with that, it is Neff's turn. What would you like to do?
Sacred flame.
Excellent.
On the one that I just measured. In my line of sight.
Sure. Might have half cover, like I said before.
Oh, okay,
It's-
well.
No,
you're
it's
not-
the dexterity save. Sacred Flame ignores dexterity saves if you can see them.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Or not dexterity, it ignores cover and stuff because you can see them.
Yeah, it just falls from the sky.
And Dex is +1. Choop.
Certified haters.
What the fuck is it with like the religious spells and the saves in like fucking Foundry? Anyway, doesn't matter. It misses. I'm very sorry.
Whatever, infidel.
Infidel.
I
Damn.
will come. I will move a little bit. And just
Maybe
go.
no. No,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Right here.
Cool.
And that's it for me.
Awesome. Do you still have a bonus action?
I have none that I can use right now.
I'm just mentioning because you got your spiritual weapon right at the top. I think you can move it as a bonus action, can't you?
Oh, I forgot that I casted that last session. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to move it and bring it. How
20 feet.
20 feet?
20 feet per turn.
Where is my bonus action?
5, 10, 15,
Where's
20.
my sorry, where's my thing?
I just moved it right behind Wyatt.
Okay, perfect. Can you?
All right. With that, we are moving on to
My
Tavia
deck.
Skipstone. With that, she will see Neff appear and feels kind of threatened by a somewhat holy presence. So she will float right up into your grill there. And she's going to do a little swipey swipe. Does an 18 hit you, Neff?
It tickles me. Yes.
Okay. Tickles your taint?
No. No, let's just figure it. Come on.
Let's see here. Oh. Okay. So, much like before, you take, oh shit, 6 points of necrotic damage. And she is attached to you.
Oh, so I have my own little backpack.
Yeah.
So 15.
All right. Now, I will say, on your turn, you can make a strength check to see if you can chuck her off of you. Okay, but that's on your turn and only if you want to. All right. So that will be her turn. Moving along. We are at Wesley.
Are we still able to try to take them off? Like,
Yeah, if you want to.
I will move. Wesley will stumble up and try to rip her off of Neff.
Okay.
Strength check.
Yes, please.
That's
And I'll tell you what, because you did such an amazing strength check, I will say, where would you like to fling her? 10 feet away.
Would just be behind. Like, just grab the shoulders and just chuck it.
Right there. Oof. Excellent. All right. Bonus action, movement.
Wesley's going to kind of look at all of the blood that he is covered in.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of like a more haunting sound, more of a soft melody tone starts to come out as Wesley plucks the harp, and I am going to use Healing Word on myself at 2nd level.
Okay.
So I no longer have 1 HP.
Brilliant. Now you have 2. No.
Basically.
So you're at 6 now, I think,
6,
right?
yeah.
Cool. Excellent.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Moving right along. The final little ghostasy here sees you huck and chuck Tavia and thinks, well, that's not very nice, is it? So she's going to take a swipe at you, Wesley.
Yep.
Yeah, for a 15.
As that claw comes down, Wesley is going to twirl his blade up and just slice the hand away, and I will use my defensive duelist to put my AC to 17
Sweet.
for the rest of this round.
Excellent. Well, with that, she's going to move past both of y'all and zoop, disappears. Next up, we have Asta.
So, sorry, right as I was eating a chip. Feeling somewhat emboldened by her successive attacks. Asta will come running around the corner here, and seeing this one over here, she's just gonna go like, "Ooh, I feel the rush," and send another firebolt over. Again with advantage, as no one has used the familiar's help action.
Okay.
I believe that'll hit for a 23.
That will hit.
So that'll be 9 fire damage.
Excellent.
And then, like, she's just kind of like standing there, and as the ghost doesn't like disappear, wailing in agony, she's just kind of gonna go like, and scramble off so she can like stay over here behind this very safe-looking hail bay.
That very flammable hail bay. Excellent. All right. Next up, we have Mr. Wyatt.
Oh, Vesper help action as always.
Okay. So Mr. Wyatt can clearly see Tavia Skipstone about 10 feet in front of him.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. One thing I will suggest is he'll probably want to get like higher ground a little bit. So is it okay if we put him on the hay bale there?
I think that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fire away. I think it was plus 10 for the gun.
Wait, I can roll. Yeah, it's a d20 plus 10.
Okay.
And I guess he can take Vesper's help on this.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll roll with advantage. Like, Callie's awake. I'll roll. I think I'll have to roll these separately though, just because I'm not.
Can I
rolling
roll it
directly
with
for the
advantage? Oh.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
I just saw. Rip. Well, that was a 25
Yep.
or.
Let's go
a
with the
1.
25.
Yeah.
25, yeah.
So it was 2d10 and a plus 4. For an 18 piercing damage.
Ooh. That's some sweet damage. Now, I will say, because I don't think Chuck has experienced this yet, but it's a good thing you did it with advantage because the 1 would have broken the gun.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it would have given me a bardic inspiration back.
There you go.
I'm just saying. We want to get nat ones when you're within 30 feet of me.
All right. Bonus action. I don't think he has one to use that I can think of.
No.
All right.
Nope.
So we'll say it is
Um,
Neff's turn.
Hello.
Hello.
So this lady over here, she seems like a little piece of work. I will go with everybody's favorite. And that's Sacred Flame.
Excellent. Fred, I'll get you to bring your mic a little closer just because you're very, very quiet.
That's because I'm losing my voice.
Oh, no worries. Then chew that microphone, baby.
I'm gonna try that and put it in my throat.
All right. I got to make a deck save.
Yes,
2, 3.
please.
Or wait, it's not. 3. There we go. Fuck yes! Let's see it. Throw me some damage. Fuck this bishop. 1.
One damage.
God damn it. But is there something where like
Flame will punish you.
is there anything where like because you hit it there's like advantage, or is that a different spell I'm thinking of?
That's a different one.
No, that's a different one.
Okay.
I will bring over my weapon.
Yeah. 20 feet you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you tell me where.
Right where that lovely lady is standing.
Okay. 5, 10. Do you want it on top of her or behind her?
You know what? Looming on top of her, so
Okay.
I can next turn slice her guts with
You
it.
can attack and move it as a
Oh,
bonus action.
I can attack her. Okay, yeah. Then on top of her, and then it falls from the sky. I can trying to cleave her in half,
Sounds good. Make an attack roll.
even though she's a ghost. So
Ooh.
9 hit.
It will miss. So you see the spectral scythe through the air and just right into the ground beside her. Then, even though it's an object, you see it pick itself up, shake it off, and just kind of shrug in a scythe kind of way towards you.
It will reposition itself above her head,
For
ready
sure.
to cleave her again.
Excellent. All right, and that's
And
your
that's my
turn.
turn.
Excellent. And with that, it will be Tavia's turn. She sees that you're in control of the spectral thing, so she will zippity doo dah over towards our good friend, Mr. Wyatt. And she's gonna give him a whack-a-dack attack. Boom. It does. Oh, fuck. That'll be a natural 20. So 2, 1, 2. Yes. So that will be 7 points of necrotic damage to Wyatt. And she will also be attached to him. So Wyatt, remember, he can do a strength check, or one of you can help him detach from her on your turn. And that will be it for her. It is now Wesley's turn.
I guess I will just hold my action.
Okay,
I'm gonna hold a distant whispers for when she is ripped off of Wyatt.
sounds good. Movement, bonus action? Oh, okay. Over to Ghosty number 2. Who's gonna pop out right behind Neff. And I don't know who she's going to attack, so I'm going to roll for it. Okay, she's going after Neff.
I think she's still set to invisible.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Boom. Right there. Neff, I think a 12 misses you, correct?
Yes, it does.
Excellent. All right, so that was 5, 10. So she's going to ghost herself all the way down here. And that will be her turn. It is Asta. What would you like to do?
Oh.
Are you going to use your wizard muscles and wrestle this ghost to see off of Mr. Wyatt?
So here's the thing. Could I have my No, my familiar did use the help action already. Fuck. I was gonna say, like, can my little bat help me out? But I don't think so.
It's a pretty high strength check for a
If you also
spectral
use
bat.
the help action, you could go up and then have advantage on your strength because you have
Yes.
the help action.
But that's what I just said. She already used the help
Yeah.
Well,
on
the help
with
was
Wyatt.
used- Yes, but now you share a turn with your familiar. So now that it's your turn, it's your familiar's new turn, so it resets.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
is
just
that-
go
is that
with
like-
what you want to do. We'll figure the familiar
Yeah,
out
no.
after.
Well, it's more like, is it fair for my familiar to like, can I take her turn before me? Because like I've been taking it after my own.
Let's
every
do you
single-
first.
But if we share, okay. Because technically you roll for the familiar's turn in combat. But okay. Well, Asta looks very conflicted for a moment. But seeing as she does not really have much confidence in her physical capabilities, she's gonna go for the easy target and just move so she has line of sight on it.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm guessing like here.
Yeah.
Like I get would it like I guess it would have like partial cover.
Yeah, between the tree and the hay bale. That's okay.
Okay, so I'll roll at disadvantage.
Yep.
Because I can't really move any further anyway. That is a nat 1.
Shit. Hey, Wesley.
I mean, I could potentially use my bardic inspiration on that.
And that one, it already fails.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like a skill check
Yeah.
or an ability. Well, yeah, it's not a skill check.
What was I going to say? Are you guys keeping track of Wyatt's health? Because I think I dealt him some damage, but it's still the same from what I'm seeing.
We can't see it in Foundry.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have access to his foundry sheet.
So what did I say? He took 7 points of damage?
What was the roll?
Yep, 7.
Cool. All right, I got it. Let me just indicate Wyatt death counter. There we go. All right. Anything else on your turn?
That's my turn. So, help action for Vesper.
For sure. All right. Now it is Wyatt's turn.
I guess you try to wrestle that ghost.
Go for it.
What's his strength mod?
It is a +0. He could have Vesper's help on that though.
Yippee!
Nope.
Damn.
I saw that 15, which would have succeeded, and then just said, fuck it.
Yep.
All right. So that's his action. Does he want to do any kind of movement?
I guess he could move closer to us.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm so sorry, guys. It says here, a creature other than the target can take its action to detach the lady. Shit.
Oh, he can't use his own turn.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. Well,
he
I
failed
guess
anyway, but so I'll say we can refund the action so he can actually do something if he wants.
Okay. Well, he could reload.
No, he only shot once.
No, he shot twice. Since
No, he shot twice. He
reloading
needs to
twice.
reload.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's reload. And do we want to move him somewhere more advantageous for you guys?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Maybe the next bail.
The next bail? Okay. Let me get a hold of him. Zip. Oh, come on.
Just like get it off. Bad
1,
southern
2,
accent.
3,
Get it off.
4. So we'll put him 20 feet down right about there. Does that sound good?
I would maybe like put him closer to Wesley, maybe.
Okay.
Like just one
Sure.
over.
There we go. Ah! There we go. All right. And it is Neff's turn.
Hi. First of all, I would like to order a calm puppy that is pulling my out. Then I will cast Sacred Flame on Miss Sassy Pants Ghost over there.
Not gonna try to save Wyatt from the
Wait,
ghost.
what's going on with Wyatt?
He has a backpack.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
He has a backpack. A ghost
Oh.
backpack.
Sorry. Okay, I actually will move and equally wrestle a ghost backpack.
You can have
God.
advantage on that with Vesper's help, considering we refunded the action.
For
and
sure.
wrestle a sausage dog as well. What do I need to roll?
Strength check.
Strength check. Okay.
Not a saving throw, just a straight up check.
Hey, you're good, you're good. Sorry. Everybody here is also good.
Yeah.
Not just my dog.
Did you hear that, chat? You're all very good.
You're all very good dogs.
Hats for each of you.
Even when you're biting me. Oh.
9 won't do it, unfortunately.
Do you have Bardic Inspiration?
Yes, I do.
There's always a chance for a 6 on the D6. Oh.
Not gonna cut it.
That's okay. And I will move my weapon closer to the ghost that's being annoying.
Which one? The wide or down there? Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I learned not to cleave my friends.
1,
Sorry, Asta.
2, 3, and 4. Is that cool right there?
Yes,
Awesome.
sorry.
No worries. All right. Next up, we have. Oops, I went the wrong way for some reason. There we go. Tavia. She is gonna whack-a-dack on Mr. Wyatt. And I believe since she's attached, it's advantage. Yep. 13. I don't know if that hits actually.
It does not.
No, good stuff. All right. And that will be her turn because she's going to stay attached to him. Next up, Wesley.
Wesley will choke a little bit, and like the fizzle bit of
That's the
magic
kink.
will kind of blurt out as Wesley's dissonant whispers cannot go off because the criteria did not get met. And then he's gonna kind of look at his bloodied, no muscle arms and be like, well, I'll try it again. And I will try to wrestle the ghost.
Go for it.
4.
Unsuccessful this time. Maybe a little rattled with the dispensing of your spell that didn't go off there. All
Why
right.
did I get +1?
I don't know.
It just gave me a +1, but I have a +0. So it's actually, it's even worse.
Good looking out.
And I will give a bardic inspiration to Neff again,
For sure.
and that's my turn.
Perfect. All right. Moving along. Ghost number 2. She's going to shuffle right over towards Miss Asta. Oh, well, you know what? She'll go there. What was that? 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay. And 4. Boom. Asta does 23 hit.
I think so.
All right. That's the wrong sheet. Here we go. Oh, -1 to that. So 10 points of necrotic damage.
Hi. Asta's looking a little hooked up.
And then she will use her remaining movement just to back up a little bit. Maybe not towards the holy weapon. Maybe over there.
Because I don't believe I've used my hellish rebuke last session.
Okay.
So as I get hit, can I use my reaction to hellish rebuke her?
Sure, go for it.
So she has to roll a dex saving throw.
It's just +1. Yep. Fuck. 15.
She saves,
Yeah.
but she'll still take half damage on that.
Okay.
So 17 divided by 2.
We'll up it to 9. Jesus. All right. And so that will be its turn. Moving on. Asta, you're up.
So like Asta just goes like ow, 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 and with the remaining like fire like spinning around her, she's just gonna again grab some of it and fire bolt her once more.
Let's see it. That'll
23
do
to
it.
hit.
All right.
Natural
Now,
23.
fingers crossed. Let's see the damage.
6 fire damage.
Oh my god, I saw that too. I was like, no! You see the ghost disappear.
Ugh.
Excellent. You were cleaning house this round, man.
Ugh.
Jeez.
But like Asta looks fucking like haggard.
Yeah. Well, you were
After-
pulling your
especially
weight.
after that hit.
Excellent. All right. You still have bonus and movement. What would you like to do?
Yeah, I can't do much bonus wise, but like I'll just see as there's nothing in sight for now, I will move. Yeah, I'll like seeing as like Wyatt's kind of already got a crowd around him, I'll move there. That's it. And then Vesper will take the help action again.
How much movement did you use?
5 feet.
Okay. I won't say it. All right. Nothing? Nope. Wyatt. It is Wyatt's turn. He reloads, puts the gun to his head. Get the fuck off me! All right. I don't know what he's capable of doing in this moment. There's no other targets other than the one that's Yoda backpacking him.
He can hold an action to shoot at whatever shows up.
Let's do that. Let's do
Yeah.
that. All right. So we will say he's... You know what? I'll offer this. I'll say he can jump down 5 feet so that you are all within equal distance to him. And I'll say,
Okay.
even without Vesper's help, everyone would get advantage if you try to do strength throws or strength checks at this point. All right. With that, Neff, it is your turn.
Yes, I'd like to try to wrestle the backpack, please.
Okay, with advantage.
And that's a strength check, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not gonna do it, unfortunately.
You do
You
have
see-
Bardic.
You see
Oh.
Neff holding on to the backpack and just yelling, "Let go of my friend!" Oh, 6.
You
And
pop her off.
After pulling for a little while, eventually pop the thing off.
You got it. Here's the unfortunate part, is that even though Wyatt was holding his action, he's too close with his gun to do much anything about it. Unless he's got like some offhand weapon that he can just kind of stab with. I don't know.
He does have a dagger.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just that like technically when you ready an action, you specify like what you're using.
Fair
so-
enough. Yeah, we'll go with that then. All right. So, Neff, anything else on your turn? You've got bonus action, you've got movement.
I will move my weapon right next to me.
Okay, coming up. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right there.
That's my turn.
Sweet.
Can't you attack with it? The weapon?
Oh,
Oh, yeah, technically you can. Sorry, hold on. Let me back it up to you. There we go.
I will attack
Go for
with
it.
my weapon. And say, hey, 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 to the ghost.
Ooh, that hits.
Deal 7 damage.
Excellent. What kind of damage is that? Just bludgeoning, slashing?
Force.
It's 7 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Sorry, Neff, the damage type, I mean?
Force.
Force? Thank you, thank you.
It's a spectral force.
And what's your spellcasting modifier? Because for some reason it's not adding it to your damage.
Plus. Sorry.
What's your wisdom stat?
Ability plus 3.
So it's a plus
10
3.
force.
I don't know why it's not
Yeah.
adding that.
Sorry, Alfred is going a little bit crazy right now.
All right, and that's your turn?
That's my turn, yes.
Okay. All right. Now it is Tavia's turn. Ooh, let's see here. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Got it. Asta.
Hello.
Hello. Coming at you with a swipe. 8. No. With that,
Not
she-
that weak.
yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She be running.
Can we take? Oh wait. No, I did not take my reaction on this turn because I had a turn after that. Can we take an attack of opportunity on her?
If you want to.
Because like she's not poofing or anything. She's physically leaving, right?
Well, that's the thing, I think. Make an intelligence check for me.
Okay. Come on. 11.
11? Good, you needed a 10.
Okay.
So you realize just as you're about to like swipe at her or like spell something out at her, you realize that every time she moves, anytime any of the spirits move, they go incorporeal, which
Oh,
is
right.
why you guys can't really take purchase. So saving you the spell slot and all that kind of jazz.
Oh, I would have like freaking like thrown hands with her at this point.
I'm done with your bullshit. All right. Well, that is her turn. Wesley, you are up.
Yes. Leslie's just gonna just spit out blood. Like, no, even the lightheadedness from lack of blood, you're still ugly. And I'll use Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Natural 20.
That's my turn.
All right. You're staying put?
Yep.
Okay. Asta.
So as she flees, like Asta just goes like, "Oh no, you don't!" And I'm gonna throw yet another firebolt at her.
It's been working really good so far, so let's see it.
Yeah. That is a 15 to hit.
Hit.
Awesome. 5 fire damage.
Okay.
And does she look like she's fleeing from us?
You're not quite sure. Because, I mean, this is her town. So, fleeing, disappearing, you may have to go on a hunt if she's out of sight kind of thing. You're not too sure.
Yeah. Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll kind of like, I guess like, that way I can peek around the corner to see her.
Yeah, I'll say 3/4
Like-
cover.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That way I'll have like, I'll still have, like, keep an eye on her and get close enough. And Vesper will take the help action again.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Just kind of like flitter around her, like
Yeah.
pestering her.
Cool. All right. Mr. Wyatt. I'll say that if he's going to do any sort of attack, he'll have to see her, so he may have to bump up about 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah, he can move like up to here, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, he can see her now.
Okay. And why not? We've got Vesper bugging her, so he'll take the her help on that. So
Let's see.
rolling with advantage. As
23 will hit.
Okay, so 2d10 plus 4. Wow, it's not even a 23. I don't know why I added plus 4, but add 6 to that. He rolled a 19 plus 10, so 29.
Oh.
Yeah. The plus 4 was for the damage, but
Oh, okay.
anyway, that's a 7 piercing damage.
Chuck, when you watch this, just know this was for you.
How do you want to do this?
Asta, take it
Grandpa.
away.
So, Chuck is just kind of like, okay, he's rid of the backpack. He's like reloading, like, okay, god damn it, and he just like kind of like starts like walking forward, and then he goes like, ah, my knee, because I'm old. And then like, but he does manage to like kind of stumble his way around the corner here, and as Asta's purple flames dissipate, he has a clear shot, so he takes it, and the bullet, that was like words, just go like clean through like one of the like ghosts like eye sockets, leaving a hole of something there. I don't know, ectoplasm.
For sure.
Yeah, cool.
And as you see the ghostly head just kind of recoil a bit, as her forms begins to dissipate from the feet going up to the torso, you just see her kind of tilt her head and smile. She fades away to nothing.
Wow.
What kind of smile was it? Was it like an evil smile, a relieved smile?
Kind of hard to tell.
Was it like a giant smile with like that went to all of their ears? Kind of weird.
It was... Everybody who is curious about this smile, make an insight check.
I need to
Shire
know.
cat thingy.
Yeah, never mind. That's 10.
Insight.
Yeah, you see her smile, and you guys all kind of think like, well, I guess she's happy to finally die.
Does Asta still have my bardic inspiration?
I do, yeah. Why?
Just- You could have used it.
Oh, true, yeah. Let's do it. I'm using it. That's a 14.
All right. With a 14, you recognize she's gone, but probably not forever kind of smile.
Okay, so like, cause Asta, like, knowing a little bit about ghosts, like, knows that sometimes, like, I don't know, maybe she's acting all evil and aggressive from the afterlife, but that, you know, by killing her, we put her to rest, and she's relieved about it. But yeah, okay, it's like an "I'll be back" type of smile. So I'm like,
All right, well, I do believe we've solved the problem, but temporarily. Let's find this tree.
Yeah.
Maybe the tree is the permanent solution.
Hopefully.
I'm gonna. What? We weren't allowed into the woman's house. Remember? We wanted to go in there. I just thought of it.
We're
Maybe we
checking
should
out.
check her house out first.
Sure. Hopefully my divinations, the bad part of it was this whole encounter, and we'll have luck going forward, hopefully.
I think we should quickly go back to check the mother's house out, and then check that out first, and then go to the tree.
Lead the way.
All right. So you guys head back towards the outskirts of the town where the Skipstone residence was.
Yeah.
Step up to the porch where you originally met Tavia on the patio there. As you go to turn the doorknob, I'll say Mr. Wyatt says, "Now hold on there, buckaroo. You don't know if there's any traps or anything on this here door. Now, who amongst us is really good at spotting a good trap these days?"
and Asta just kind of like opens her book and flips through it.
Because I don't really have any spell that'll help now.
I will look for traps.
You could use
An extra pair of eyes, and Vesper will flitter over and just kind of like, you lift an arm and she like hangs off your coat.
Okay.
All right, so sleight of hand check.
Alright, it's at advantage. That's not 20.
Hey. Easily enough. So, as the latch opens, the door slowly creaks open, and you see a perfectly set living room. Chairs are tucked in, plates are on display on the table. No lights within this place. Nothing is lit by candlelight or anything. It just seems undisturbed. And you see that there are 2 doors to different rooms on either side of the living space.
I'll light up a torch.
Okay.
And I guess I'll look to the door closest to me. Or to the right.
To the right?
No, to the
Okay.
right. Yeah.
Checking for traps again?
I mean, I guess. If my nat 20 doesn't carry over, then yes.
Different door, baby.
Wait, did I still have advantage?
Yeah, Vesper will stick to you and give you a hand or a wing
Okay.
or
So it'd be a 19.
19.
An eye.
There you go. So, you carefully open the door and look inside. and you see a master bed. One side is kind of caved in, but the bed is made. You see on the other side a faded charcoal drawing of a young man about roughly mid-30s, we'll say. Nothing has any dust or anything like that. It's just
Yeah.
undisturbed.
Take the drawing.
Sure.
If nothing really looks out of place, or I will then did any of the ghosts resemble the person in the drawing?
Make a history check.
Yippee. 15.
None that you can remember, no.
Okay. So I guess we'll check the next door.
Okay,
Of course, I'll check it for traps
cool.
with the bat. A lot. 20.
Hey. The last door creaks open. You see a smaller bed. Nightstand on one side, and on the other side, you see a pair of dark eyes staring at you under dark bangs, with her little nose just below the mattress. And that's where we'll pick it up when we come back from our break.
It's just me.
It's just Asta. I was looking for snacks. Excellent. All right. Well, everybody, thank you for hanging out in the chat room. Stick around for about 10 minutes or so, and we will be back from our bathroom break. While we are away, you're going to see the lovely emotes that Nicola Nora has designed for all our subscribers over on Twitch, as well as some fan art created by the absent Chuck Monty, who did some of our excellent fan art about our characters from Campaign 1. Surprises in store in the new year. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'll say. But we will be back in 10 minutes. So stick around, and we'll see you shortly. Bye-bye. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Where we left off, the group has just entered a much smaller bedroom in the Skipstone residence and has discovered that they are not alone as they thought they may have been when they entered. They see a young pair of black eyes staring at them from just the other side of a small, childlike bed. What do you do?
Leslie's there with the torch. She's like, hello there.
Thanks.
Uh, we are here to help. Leslie says, covered in blood.
You shouldn't have done that.
Oh, we had no choice. Sadly. We arrived and fell under attack.
Mummy deserved to be punished. They all deserve to be punished. Why did you stop them?
We're trying to stop them.
But I don't want them to stop being punished. They were wicked.
Well, here's the thing. Leslie will move in a little closer to the bed but still on the opposite side, and will shrink down to try to match eyesight as much as possible. While they are stuck in their current states, yes, it is punishing for them, but sadly, they're punishing others. They're sending people into the woods to die. And if they come back alive, they try to kill them. So they may be receiving punishment for what they did now, but they're not. They're doing more harm to innocent people.
Make a persuasion check.
Please don't fuck me. That fucked me. It's a 9. No, I don't have inspiration.
No.
Shit.
You can see her. She looks away from you, and it's not that she's not hearing what you have to say. It's just a little bit of disinterest as she just rocks back and forth looking at her toes.
I also believe that the one that they burned at the tree that tried to help you would benefit if they were no longer here. She didn't seem to. She put on a brave face, I would say, about being disinterested in them, but also was encouraging when we said we wanted to end what they were doing to others, to prevent others like us from being killed when just showing up to try to help.
And she's just rocking.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Anybody else?
I'd like to move next to Wesley and also kind of like hunker down next to her And I'll just say, having listened to this conversation, I go,
Have you ever heard of the Hells?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Have you ever heard of the Hells?
Hells. She'll just slightly turn her head to look in your direction.
Say you want these people punished, and we want to solve the problem here. Do you know where the souls of evildoers end up?
She's not making a motion one way or another, but she's not looking away from you.
I'll continue. I'll go,
Well, some believe people who've done bad things in life, they end up somewhere called the Hells, where they're punished for all eternity for all of the cruelty they inflicted. And so by releasing these souls, you would have what you want, and we would have what we want. How does that sound?
Make a persuasion check.
okay,
Guidance.
I'll take it. I'll take it. No, not perception, persuasion. 19, and then I'll roll that d4.
Mhm.
Just the
I just want you guys to know there are no pigs in this house. I don't have control over it. I'm sorry.
cows, pigs.
Fucking
So
house
that is-
pigs. So 23? Amazing. You see her slowly start to get up, and then she just vanishes and reappears opposite on the other side of the bed, and just seems to be trying to fiddle with a toy doll that's on the dresser, but not actually physically touching it.
Once they killed my friend, they turned on each other. Each of them called each other witches, devils, blasphemers. One by one, they all burned. They all died screaming. I want them to go on screaming.
I think that can be arranged in one of the many hells. Isn't that right, Asta?
Stories go and how some people believe the afterlife functions. And so, yes, by releasing their spirits, there is a chance that they move on to the hells.
It'll be very torturous indeed.
She thinks about this for a moment, just kind of picking at her fingernails. And then you see her slowly turn towards her bed, and one knee, two knees, and then she just kind of nestles herself onto the pillow.
I'm tired. I want to go to sleep. And I'm afraid I won't wake up.
You been able to sleep here before, or?
I don't remember.
Would you like to try? We can watch and keep an eye out while you fall asleep. If anything, when you wake up, there'll be no more pain, no more torture. You'll wake up in the light where you belong.
Do you know a lullaby?
Do I know a lullaby?
Well, I know many. I'm not gonna sing though. Wesley will sing.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
are,
gonna
bitch. No,
Uh-uh.
no. I'll
Oh, yeah,
trust you.
hell.
I'll trust you. Just describe
yeah.
the lullaby.
Uh, Wesley would sing of a mermaid lost at sea who befriended a sailor and they became friends and soon lovers, and how the mermaid chose to take on a new form for this man, and eventually they had to leave, but the mermaid always would keep the man in her dreams, in her heart, even having his child. Though they were apart, she never regretted it and raised her child, though alone but happy, knowing that she was not alone. And would you like me to do a performance?
Sure.
Can I assist that performance using thaumaturgy?
Can I give guidance for that performance?
I'll say yes to one, no to the other. I'll say no to Asta's just because if she's trying to go to sleep, visual stuff would probably detract.
Oh, what I had in mind was mostly kind of like dimming
Ooh.
the lights, if any, and like just changing them to like a soothing, like warm blue color.
Okay, I'll say the torchlight, yeah.
Would that give me advantage or no?
I'd say that's probably just ambiance, but what did you say, Fred? Guidance?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, it's a 10.
DC was
With
5. So you all watch as this little girl drifts off to sleep for the first time in who knows how long. And as her consciousness kind of fades away, so does her spectral form. And you watch as the bed slowly just begins to sink in, and her ghostly form reveals the decayed remains of the child that was there so long ago. The darkness seeps across the bedspread. Mold, moth-eaten, everything just decays. Everything around you, the walls, black mold begins to seep in. The dressers begin to go lopsided. The door seems to creak as the wood rots and falls off its hinges. The floorboards begin to turn up from the moisture that's taken them over. Everything seems to be transforming to a withered husk of what it may have been.
Gross. Oh, yeah. Poor child also. Yes, they will-
Asta's gonna step outside without saying anything further and just to like have like see what the rest of the town might look like outside this house, if possible.
For sure.
Neff is gonna quickly do a little prayer for this poor little girl who never got the rites, the proper burial rites. Even though we don't have time to perform them right now, she's gonna stop and
Wesley would stand
send her
behind
off.
Neff just to give her light and to give her time.
And I'll say Wyatt probably follows Asta out. And as the two of you exit, your eyes move from one building to the other. And it's as if the moonlight peeks, as the moonlight peeks through the clouds above and illuminates the space around you. You now see all of the buildings have aged into grotesque and broken remnants of what they once were. Rooftops have caved in, windows have jagged remains of the glass within them, and sit in slanted rhombus angles. Entrances are either left open or have withered remains of the wooden doors that stood years before off its hinges. And even from where you stand, through the haze of mist, you can see at the center of Amber Hall the black and charred remains of the leafless tree.
Is there still any mist, stinky smells?
Nope.
So Asta will turn to Wyatt and go, Leia.
Well, I believe that's that.
Well, I don't reckon I ever came across anything such as this. This is mystifying.
Ah, I can't say I have either. I've only read about stories like these.
So I'm a little backwards now. Was it the tree after all, or was it the little girl, or was it the folks? Like, what caused all this?
I can't say for sure, but laying her spirit to rest certainly resolved this problem. Perhaps she was keeping the rest of the spirits here captive.
A little girl held that much power.
Who knows what sort of capabilities she might have held in life?
Well, I don't know about you, but these old bones have been kicked around enough for one day.
Well, not on the old part, but I could do with some rest.
And I'll move away and start setting up my part of camp.
In the town?
Well, okay, I'll wait until. I mean, Asta would she's got 4 hit points left.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you, but I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, this is nice and cozy, you know.
I know.
Got a nice view of the sky.
Wyatt keeps close to you, and you hear him kind of mutter, like, "Did she call me old?"
You
Back
called
inside.
your own bones old.
Back inside the house, Wesley and Neff, what are you guys doing?
Once Neff is done, she's just gonna turn to Wesley to be like, incredible how much power this little girl held over her town.
I mean, I've heard tales of some of the most unexpected people having fantastical powers. So you never truly know what someone might have, or someone's gifts might have been given to them.
She may not even have had any powers. This was all about revenge, you know? They betrayed her and they turned on her friend.
Emotions are incredibly powerful. Who knows, maybe in death, something, maybe she reached out and something reached back, and they were able to come to an agreement.
And as we walk out, Wesley and I, we continue to theorize what could have, should have, maybe have happened.
Who knows?
Join with the others.
However, need to sleep. I've been brought to the brink of death again, and I would like to rest.
I
I
mean,
think we all do.
I could take on a fight, but if we needed some magic, unfortunately, it would be completely useless. Oh.
I think we're all tapped out fully. I couldn't cast a spell if my life depended on it currently. I am so exhausted, and I am bleeding heavily.
Oh, the smell is gone. Oh.
It's replaced with a different smell, more of a musky kind of mothball smell.
Old. Damn it, Wyatt, stop being so close to me.
Hey, fuck you, youngin'.
My
Musty and damp is nicer than rotting.
In
I
case,
don't-
while my magical capabilities have been somewhat depleted, I still have enough magic left to put some of us to sleep if it's needed.
Looks to Wesley in particular, seeing as he's probably the most fucked out of all of us.
What do you mean put us to sleep? Like,
That magically induced sleep, if you will.
Wesley's gonna point to the elf ears. Would have no effect.
Oh,
However, I have a cot. I am good to pass out on my own.
oh, the offer still stands for you, Wyatt and Neff.
I've never been put magically to sleep. I'd like to try it. I'm
Or
curious.
it's only if it's only really if you need any sort of help with it.
Like a potion?
Yeah, faster acting.
Sounds interesting. I've heard of those potions before. I will take Asa up on her offer of sleeping aids.
Okay, well, did we want to set up camp here?
Or
I think this is a reasonable place. I mean, we've cleared it out.
well, there's the musty smell Wesley was complaining about. We could also move to the forest with Halen's talisman. We should be safe enough.
Can you use a talisman here? Because, I mean, no one knows that this village is no longer haunted or rotten, so if anything, it should be relatively safe, wouldn't it?
Could still set up a watch order, that's for sure. Alright, what do you think, here or out in the woods?
Out here.
Part of me wants to go by the tree. Give it some company one last time.
So we can move towards the tree then. And set up camp, and once that's done, Asta would make sure like Neff is properly settled on her cot.
Do you talk me in?
It's part of the spell.
It's more. Is there a magical
Asta
hand
will
coming?
wave a hand, and like an unseen presence will
Tuck.
bring the blankie up.
It's part of the spell.
And like Neff, you feel like ghostly lips just give you like a little kiss on the forehead.
Yes.
It's
will
finally
use- I will-
happening!
I will. Neff will be requesting this spell.
While Asta's just kind of like waiting, like tapping her foot next to you, and then she'll just kind of go like,
Alright, sweet dreams, little owl.
and I will cast sleep on you, and like a little dusting of purple sparkles will settle over your eyes and face.
And very quickly, I hoot my way to a snore.
And then yeah, it's HP
And I-
dependent, but
I fall asleep before anybody decided to watch order.
Yeah.
For me.
I was about to say, I'll take first watch.
Alright, wake me up when you're done.
Yeah, will do. Wesley will take out his guitar and just start playing the same song that he did for the child, but for everyone else. Not
Alright.
singing it though. Just
So I'll get you to make a perception check.
14.
Good, good. Nothing so far on this watch.
Wesley will kind of lean his head up against the tree. Still just playing the song. I wonder. Are you seeing the same sky as I am? Or do they have you locked away? I'll wait for my 2 hours, put the guitar down, and I'll go wake up Asta.
Okay.
By wake up, I mean, Asta, you would feel a foot shoving you.
Come on, I just bruised that rib.
Uh-huh, get used to it. Oh, Leslie will hunker down beside the tree, pull the blanket up. See you in the morning.
And she'll also settle against the tree and just keep an eye out. Take out the familiar little golden orb out of her pouch and fiddle with it absent-mindedly while Vesper flutters around camp.
Make a perception check.
Five.
Well, you have Vesper, right? Does
Yeah,
that help you with the thing?
She can make her own, if anything.
Oh, okay. Sure, I'll get her to make her own.
Okay. I'm just gonna pull up the bat sheet. I have it bookmarked. She does have advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing.
Okay. Your call.
Well, I mean, I'll take it if I can have advantage. She has a plus
Sure.
1. So 15.
15. She hears the wind blowing like through a couple of the houses, and they make unique little whistling noises. And one by one, she goes to inspect them. You know, kind of like a dog who's hearing like different sounds for the first time. Like, what's that? What's that? So she's bouncing around. But it's as you're kind of absentmindedly fiddling with the gold orb, a thought crosses your mind. A thought that you've never considered before. And you get that rush of having like a eureka moment. But as soon as that moment hits you, a falling tree branch also hits you on top of the head, and you forget it immediately. And that's your watch.
It's out. Perfect.
And
So-
we discovered gravity.
Yeah. Now with a bump on her head and bruised ribs,
Mhm.
Asta will go and wake up Wyatt. Much more gently than Wesley did.
Oh, my old man bones. All right.
Night.
So, good night, little lady. For him, let's see. Is there a Wyatt nearby here? Let's just do this. Boop. What did I say? Here we go. Normal. Get this out of the way. 16. Oh no, 19 total. Goes without a hitch. And finally, he will wake up, go over to Neff, and can he wake her up? I'm not too sure.
It doesn't last that long.
Yeah, no, the sleep only lasts for like a minute. The
Okay.
actual spell. It was mostly to help her out.
The sleeping aid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quick working melatonin, magic style. All right.
Yep.
So he gently shuffles Neff awake. Your turn, little lady.
Oh, okay, okay.
All right.
Neff is determined to not let the party down because her last watches have not been good. So she looks around. She's like, okay, what can give me an advantage on this watch? And then she sees a tree, and she will try to climb the tree so she can have a really good vantage point.
Okay, make an athletics check.
A reminder before you roll. You can guide yourself.
I will guide myself.
You can also fly up, but you know.
It's probably 4 a.m. in the morning. Just like me, she wouldn't think of that.
Yeah.
We said athletics, right?
Yes, please. Okay.
And because I guided myself, I'm gonna do my D4 for spice.
21. That's pretty spicy. So yeah, you climb up. You do feel a couple of loose branches, and gingerly, you like test each one as you go. So, oh no, that one's a little bad. So you get more like hook holds rather than holding onto branches, and you scale up so that you're about a comfortable 5 feet off the ground.
It's amazing because I have claws, so that should be help. Okay, so I get 5 feet up the ground, and then Nev is like, "Oh, I'm not sure if I like this. It's a bit high. It's a little. I'm an owl who's a little bit scared of heights. Oh, no. So 5 feet above the ground, I feel brave. I feel like I have an amazing vantage point, and I feel
Excellent.
confident.
Yes, you do. Let's see that perception check.
We roll a 1.
Hey!
14, yay!
14 is good. All right. You are no longer an owl. You are a hawk.
Guided. I'm still guided, sorry.
Oh,
16.
16.
I'm still a hawk.
You're a hawk, yes. And your watch goes without a hitch. You've broken the curse.
When it's time for the others to wake up, I'll gently start hooting in a way that resembles a song that Wesley was playing in the morning.
Sounds
In the evening, sorry.
and
Like
one
gently, not like a rooster, like very gently.
Yeah. Do you need to give an example?
No, I will spare you all.
Scuttle from the Little Mermaid.
All right. Well, with that, one by one, you all come to consciousness. What's the plan now, you guys?
I guess it's time to head back to the HQ. Actually, should we check in? Give an
Say
update.
we should probably check in with Mizara and did we collect everything we needed for what was her name? The young dwarf.
Oh my god. I keep thinking of Gamilda.
Yep.
Gamilda. I was thinking Dagna and I was like, no.
I was thinking Galinda.
Let me see.
I'm looking at the log here that Mr. Wyatt is keeping. I think we're still looking for Crocus and Will-O-Wisp.
Yes. Let me see. And we have our canisters full of the soil, the tree root, brick, and more monster flesh and blood? No.
I believe so. Yeah, from the
Yes.
the
We have
weasel attack.
everything.
Yep.
Yes.
Well,
Well,
contact Mizara for now while we figure out the rest. Unless, what was it, Wesley?
oh, I think that's all we have to do. Contact her, see if there's anything, or if we just head right back. 'Cause who knows, they might have something on the way back for us to do.
I'll take out the stone. Do the little ritual we did previously to get Mizara to pop up.
Okay.
This way, I believe, like, with, like, a circle,
Mhm.
we could, like, get her to...
Make a history check.
Yeah, sorry, I
Or
might, like,
intelligence, excuse me.
Ari, the player, might be, like, remembering this wrong. Oh my god.
Hey.
6. Yeah.
All right. So, you draw the circle and you place the stone in the center of it. And you cast the essence of a cantrip into the bits of stone that have like grinded out across the surface. Nothing happens.
Yeah, I'll just try to use the stone as we
For sure.
usually do. Yeah.
Hello, Zara? Are you there?
Oh, you all seem to be up awfully early. Hopefully that's a good sign.
I do believe we've solved the issue here in Amber Hall.
Well, that's wonderful news. Should we discuss it now, or did you want to come back home first?
Well, we've been wanting to ask you, would you rather we come back home now and discuss it at headquarters, or is there anything else that you would like us to do here?
Nothing that I can think of in particular in case, well, is there anything that's left up in the air?
I guess there is Halen.
Who's Halen?
The, Archdruid who was wrongly persecuted here. Accused of witchcraft by the townsfolk, and then we encountered her in the woods. She did give us a means of contacting her, while summoning her to us. We left her stating that we would try to find a solution to everything happening here, and haven't really updated her since.
Why is she in the woods?
I believe she wanted to be left alone.
Well, not to tell you what to do, but if she's wishing to be left alone, is there a reason to contact her?
I guess it'd be mostly for our own peace of mind at this point.
Well, I'd say take solace in the fact that you have peace of mind, having finished your job. If she was truly concerned about it, I'd imagine she'd be by your side right now.
Oh,
This is Ari asking, how long did it take us to get from her cabin back to Amber Hall?
About a day and a half.
Yeah, okay.
well, I suppose I could send Vesper with a message. I'd be separated from her for a while, but that's an option.
That sounds like a good idea, yeah.
All right. I'll do that then. So I suppose we'll be heading back then.
Alright. Is there anything... No, off the top of my head, I don't think I can think of anything. Oh, we gave you a list, correct?
Yes, we're still on the lookout for 2 of Gimilda's ingredients, but for the rest, we've gathered everything on there.
Oh, that's wonderful. I think she'll be very pleased even to have what you already gathered for her. But best of luck finding the rest. I guess the only thing I can advise you is stick to the roads when you head back as best you can.
Oh, speaking of which, is there a way to perhaps advise travelers against exploring the woods around Amber Hall?
Well, word of mouth spread the right way, I'm sure there is, but I'll leave that to your
Well,
discretion.
Is there a way for the oddities in particular to perhaps push that message forward to the general public?
We're not really in the habit of rumor mills, so to speak. And for the most part, we try to stay out of the spotlight. Why, is there growing
Alright.
concern?
Well, we've encountered quite the yeah, we've encountered we've fought some hard encounters. That's
There's
for sure.
there's many a
Yeah, plant, tree roots, spider trees.
Well, let me ask you this. If you didn't feel compelled to enter the woods, would you have gone further into them once you saw the landscape?
No, I don't think so. And I mean, travelers would have to cross through Amber Hall to get to the woods, and seeing the state of the place now, I'd say it's a pretty good deterrent.
There you go. Something tells me maybe those woods are existing in such a state to ward people off in the first place. And if this archdruid you speak of has chosen that place to make her home, that speaks volumes about her privacy.
Yeah. All right. And we'll head back.
All right. Well, reach out if anything happens along the way. I'll try my best to help you as you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. Best to all the rest of the group there.
We'll cut the connection. And I will write a small note for Haylin.
I just was thinking, you know, she gave us a vial of her blood. I'm wondering, maybe we should just break it open around the tree.
Asta, make
I
a
was-
intelligence check.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
worst case, it does nothing. Best case,
No, I was
allows her to
well.
know.
I know it's to summon her, but it's like
That
should
sounds
we
a little
be
bit...
summoning her or leave her alone? Is mostly my reasoning.
I'm not sure we should be summoning her on the tree. That might be...
I mean, I don't know if the woods or the ocean that I lived by had been
Yeah,
plagued by something. And-
Let me put it this way. Let me summon you out of like nowhere, but let me make sure you land on the place where we tried to kill you. That might not be a great idea.
Oh.
Which
We
is
did-
what your intelligence check confirms, Asta.
No,
With Neff, it could bring back bad memories for her.
I don't feel like we should be taking her blood with us, though.
Well, I was thinking that I could return it with Vesper and the note. And then, if she wants us to keep it, Vesper can come back with it.
I don't know. I just feel like maybe an archdruid would be able to save this tree from its situation.
Yeah, I'm thinking she'd probably rather leave the tree to rot considering the history here, but
The tree is something innocent that was attacked just like her.
Yeah, but the tree represents a symbol probably of her pain, so I don't think bringing her anywhere near it is a good idea. Unless we want to make herself an enemy of an archdruid, which personally, and then Nev raises her hands in the air. She's like, I don't want.
say we leave everything up to her in any case, considering how, not unwelcoming, but abrasive she's been.
Abrasive.
I'm just gonna.
Also, I hate to say this, but I usually care about trees. I love nature, but like I don't particularly care about this one tree. It can rot. We can burn it. I don't care. This entire place, we can burn it. It should probably be burned. You know? I'm sorry. I know that's mean. I'm sorry.
I think we should just leave things as they are. We thought burning the tree would bring an end to everything, but turns out
We solved the problem in any case, and I'm just gonna roll up the little piece of parchment I wrote the note on, and I'll roll it up around the vial of blood, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn Vesper into an owl. As, you know, they're bigger, and a little bat carrying this vial and note and everything is probably not a great idea. So, yeah, and I'll like tie everything around her talon.
And send her off.
All right, Vesper, once you've delivered the message, just come back and find me at the Oddities headquarters. Here's little scratches.
And off she goes. How fast can an owl fly?
Yeah, let me pull up the sheet because I had the bat sheet up. 60 feet.
Sweet. So I'll say you can probably expect her back sometime before evening at this point.
Alrighty.
Sweet. All right. So, you guys are ready to head off. What direction are you guys going? Oh, I can bring it back to the map if you like. Boop.
Home?
Probably
Is
head
that a direction?
towards through the path we originally came, back to the main road.
And well, with Asta's keen mind combined with her astronomer background, which I believe, I forget specifically what, but allows me to use like the stars to like guide my way with precision, like we'd be heading the right way.
Okay. So I'll get Asta to make. I want to say perception, but I think I'm just going to say straight up intelligence check, if that's all right.
Yep. Yeah, here's the... And then, perception.
Or, you know what?
No, intelligence, sorry.
Well,
Yep.
hold on, because you mentioned like you know all this stuff. Let's make it a history check. How about that? Because that way you get a little bit of a bonus to it.
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. 17.
17, yeah.
So even in the daylight, you know, you can see like where the sun is. You can see the silhouette of the two moons in their orbit. So with that, you can kind of suss out like which direction is northeast, west, south, all that kind of stuff. And the general location of where Blade Garden is, you know that above Blade Garden is where one of the brighter stars in the sky would be in like its general direction would be hovering around that space. So with those all pinpointed in the sky, you know, we follow this way, we should lead to the road will lead us into Blade Garden, and that should be good.
Perfect.
Excellent. Well, since you guys know the general direction, I'll say by the time you get to the point where you need to bed down and camp for the night again, Jesus, I've heard its name so many times. What is your familiar's name again?
Vesper.
What is it?
Vesper.
Vesper. There it is. Sorry. It's one of those names that just like, it's a unique name, but then it just flits out of my brain. Vesper does return by the time you guys are setting up camp for the night. Vial attached to her leg. So you've got that to hang on to. And at this point, I will say if you guys want to fast forward and head back to home base, you're more than welcome to. But if there's anything you guys wanted to accomplish on the road, you can do that as well.
We'll look into the ingredients we're missing for Gamilda.
Excellent.
Okay.
If someone is proficient in nature, you can make those. Oh, I see Wyatt is proficient in nature.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think
I'm
Wyatt is.
also
Yep.
half proficient, so
Cool.
um,
I'll roll for Wyatt.
just give him advantage since I would be assisting.
Oh, there you go.
Well, what's your bonus?
+3.
Oh well,
He'll
would
assist
help
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
Hey!
How many has it been tonight? For you?
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So I'll say your pick of which listed ingredient you want to gather, and I'll say you get double.
I'll say Will-O-Wisp.
Okay. So if you want to mark down Will-O-Wisp ×2, we'll put that there. And then there is still quite a distance to go, so I'll say you guys would probably have more than enough time to make... if you don't get it on... Let's do this. Let's do another nature thing with advantage, and we'll see if we can get the last ingredient there.
Nature. What did I...
Fuck me. All right, ×2 for the last one as well. That's great.
That's another nat 20.
Yeah. All right. So everything on the checklist taken care of. That's amazing. Now, here's where I will say there will be many nights where you guys are camping out. If there's anything anybody wanted to talk about or get to know each other or anything like that, any kind of RP you want to do, now's the time. You just let me know.
No.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Well, you're here. I'm like, where am I from? I am from the document that I open about my character that has all the information. I'm from Damali. Damali.
Port Damali?
Do you know of it?
Uh,
I mean, it's a big city and it's pretty, it's pretty big. It's like a main port and everything, but like, yeah.
I mean, wait, Port Damali is.
Oh, do you want the map back?
I'm on the map now. I just can't remember where it is in my.
It
My
is,
brain.
if you want to look southwest edge.
Ah,
Yeah.
right there.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's potential that I have gone through it since I had to travel across the ocean to get here.
Really?
Yes. Oh my god, I can't remember the town's name, and I think I forgot to put it in my backstory, but it would be the one right by where we all started. The last campaign.
Sure. Yes. Of course. I know of it.
That's where I was. Yeah, I had to leave home a while back, and we thought it best that I answered the call on a different continent.
So you've been traveling as a troubadour.
As a what now?
A troubadour, like a person who sings and entertains. No?
No,
Oh, sorry.
I
thought.
I can sing, and I am rather entertaining. However, I was not doing it for travel purposes. It's just an innate act that I have. I traveled out of necessity.
Oh, see. So you wouldn't know of like other bards or anything like that?
Only the bards that came by the local tavern. Nothing too fancy. We were rather small. Though, if cult is correct, it is where the oddities begun.
Is this cult, by the way? I keep hearing you mention him, but
I thought
Cultivarius. He is one of the founding members of the oddities.
it's
Sounds like a
it's such
pretentious dick.
It's a very confusing name. I thought every time you said the word cult, I think you're referring to a religious group.
I'm not a part of any religion. My mother has had bad experiences with the religion, so we tended to steer clear of that. That's okay.
so how'd you happen across one of the founding members of this organization?
Well, he has expensive taste, and we fished exotic fish from the deepest parts of the ocean where most fishers cannot go. And so he just became a regular and eventually a friend.
Interesting.
I mean, not many noble men are in the habit of simply becoming friends with fishmongers. There must be a deeper reason.
This one fancies himself an adventurer or some sort of fantasy of any
I
kind.
mean, I wouldn't call... He may have been of noble blood, but he is not a noble. He's very... much more down to earth. His family is so kind and welcoming, but he's not your stereotypical noble. He knows his roots and knows what he's been through, and is a good guy. I wish I could say I was covering something up with that, but we just, when you have regulars, you tend to get to know them. And
Maybe you
And
will
so
get to
you
meet
just
him.
I think he's going to be keeping his distance from me.
Oh, I
From
thought
my
you were
own
gonna say
sake.
he's dead. I
Mm,
got worried for a second.
Oh, I hope not. He kind of stuck his neck out for me to help get me away. I'm sure he's fine. He's got some capable friends, as he says. But you were going to say something, Asta?
I'm good.
Why did you need help running away? Or getting away?
Oh,
I mean, you don't have to tell me if it's too sensitive, but I'm just you seem to be
just-
mentioning you making mentions of like running away a lot. So I feel like you're wanting to tell us, but also if you're not wanting to tell us, then it's okay.
I mean, we all gotta get to know each other. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Though,
Emphasis
I
on
wouldn't say
ugly.
anything about me as ugly. But, gonna systematically ignore you.
One going around kicking me in the ribs to wake me up, so
I nudged you.
mm,
I'm just not that on friendly terms with a group of pirates and potentially some of the Royal Navy.
Oh my god, what happened? Did you do something?
They took something from me and I, tried to fight back, but Cult saw it better that I don't get myself killed.
they take something from a fisherman.
What did you take?
My mother.
What?
Why would they take a
fisherwoman?
She's a one of a kind. And, well, I guess not one of a kind. Wesley will kind of look at his own hands and stuff, and they felt like she was a prize to bring in, I guess.
A fisherwoman.
I mean, not everything is as it seems, but, you know, a child was able to hold an entire town in a curse. So you never truly know what someone is worth based off of what you think.
She's just kind of like gonna like narrow her eyes and give you a look over, and like she clearly is not convinced with your answer.
I'm not sitting here saying you have to believe me, but
Oh, I
whole reason
believe
I'm
you.
fighting-
I just think you're still hiding some details. But that's up
Aren't
to
we
you
all?
whether you want to share them or not.
I think all of us are hiding something. Mostly we'll look at Wyatt, and then also look at Asta. Not everyone's as forthcoming as you clearly are.
Well, did you even ask?
What is going on between the two of you? Why? What? Do
Sexual
we need to talk
tension.
about it? What?
What do you mean? Aren't people allowed to have a little banter? Keep it fresh?
I don't know. I've had the feeling for a while now that you dislike me for some reason, but
I mean, the know-it-all attitude does not help.
know-it-all attitude, I do know a lot of things. I'm just trying to help.
The way you come off many times seems very pretentious. So I like to keep my walls up around people like that.
Oh, I wasn't aware.
Maybe we
You
don't use.
could have said something a little earlier, but fine. Guess I'll be careful about that.
Didn't know you well earlier.
Well,
Hmm.
maybe we don't use words like pretentious or, you know.
Oh, I think it makes it very clear.
And I'm gonna just kind of like get up, dust myself off, and retreat to my tent.
You see Neff get very serious and look at Wesley and be like, that was not very tactful.
Well, sometimes people need to hear how they come off. I know I can be very rough sometimes, but when somebody is acting pretentious often, it is the proper word to use. I'll apologize in the morning.
This is proper
had
word, but
time
it
to
was
cool
not the
down.
proper delivery, and I think that was more hurtful than helpful.
As I said, I will apologize in the morning. I'll give it time to cool off, but the hard truth can hurt. Sometimes, when you are too tactful, people don't always understand the severity of what you were trying to say.
I'll offer you this wisdom that my high priestess once offered. Is it your job to deliver hard truth? And
we're
if so, who put you in charge of delivering these truths?
The fact that I've almost died twice means that I should be comfortable enough around the person to be myself and open. If
Perhaps
we
you should
cannot,
Perhaps you should reflect on the notion of privilege. And then Neff will get up and just walk away.
if you don't grow a bit of a thicker skin, You're gonna get eaten up alive out here. Not everything needs to be sugar-coated.
You're
No,
leaving me alone.
Yeah, Leslie's saying it loudly. And if you always walk away from your problems, you'll never fix them. Leslie will bring out his guitar and just start playing. And sit by the fire.
Neff will join us and be like, I thought we were traveling with one grumpy man, but turns out we have two.
Oh, Asta's in her tent and the flap is closed.
I'll sit by the tent and just say that.
Yeah, you get no response.
And then she'll just go and set up for the night.
So when morning comes,
Just in being like, oh shit, my turn.
Ooh,
you guys head back out onto the road,
that's pretty.
and I actually shouldn't have even brought that up because before you know it, yeah, where is it? Shoop. Boom! You are back in the town that you are all so very familiar with. Yes. And honestly, I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. Now that I consider it. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for our last session of the year. Hopefully,
Ending on such a good note. I love you, Sam.
Love you.
I messed up what I wanted to say. I wanted to say entitlement, not privilege. I'm so sorry.
so we will say good night for tonight. We will be gone for 2 weeks as we're taking next Sunday off. But yeah, we will be back. My brain can't do calendar math, but we'll be back soon in 2 weeks.
On January 12.
There you go. So keep an eye out on our Discord, our socials, and you'll see any kind of updates there. But yeah, everybody, hopefully you have a great New Year's Eve. Hopefully you have a fantastic start to 2025. And we will see you all.
Before we leave,
But-
can I just acknowledge Electric Kool-Aid's sweet message in the chat?
Oh, sure.
Aw,
You wanna
she's
read
so
it?
Sweet. Thank you. They say, thanks to you all for making 2024 a year of unmatched storytelling and adventures. Here's to looking forward to 2025 and a brand new year with the Oddities. It's like kicking back with your favorite book that you can't get enough of.
That's so
Thank you.
sweet. Thank you.
I'm going to cry.
Yeah. Thank you, Electric Kool-Aid, for hanging out. It's very appreciated. And we love sharing our stories
Actually-
with all of you.
And if I can be sappy for 1 minute, we don't always call out your names in when we're live because we're so immersed in the world that Jason is creating. But Electric Kool-Aid, Billy Boyd, and everybody who's tuning in every night, every night. Oh my God, every Sunday night. Thank you so much. It's very nice of you to be with us, and a lot of you have been sticking around for almost 2 years. More than 2 years, where this time is a construct. So it's really nice to see these familiar faces every Sunday. Thank you.
Yeah, it is a bit of an electric rush whenever we look over in the chat and we see the same familiar names popping up all the time. That alone is encouragement enough to keep going with this. So thank you.
It's
Yeah.
a bonus at this point.
Yeah. All right. Well, see you guys in 2025. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Happy New Year.
Bye.